Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for stopping by. It is Tuesday here in GTA Online, which means tomorrow on Wednesday, Rockstar will be previewing to us early their new GTA Online update, event week news, information, money bonuses, discounts, and more. And with the potential release date for the winter DLC being a week from now, it is going to be a shorter event week, right? Because it's not going to last through Thursday next week when we get, the information on Wednesday before the changes take effect on Thursday morning at about 4 a.m. Central Time. It is going to be an abbreviated event week of about 5 days or so. Hopefully we get some good opportunities, but also hopefully we start hearing about the DLC. I was expecting to hear something this morning, but we never got any news, so I decided, okay, now's the time I'm going to push out this video. I was going to save it for after, but either way, on Tuesdays, I like to give you guys a reminder and a refresher of all of this week's changes in case you're just getting back into the game, you weren't really paying attention. We have some excellent Black Friday opportunities, tons of them, honestly, and so this video is going to be just highlighting the biggest and most major changes that are going away and some things you don't want to miss out on, like one of these vehicles behind me right here and many more just like this. We'll talk about performance, customization, price, reviews, all that stuff and more here today. So thank you so much for tuning back in, and let's get started. Here we are on my Aquarius Super Yacht because we're here to discuss some of the bonuses this week. The Super Yacht Life missions are paying out 5 times money and 5 times RP, and you can get a yacht for super cheap this week, so you might as well. You're making between $150,000 to $200,000 per mission farming them this week, and you also get first-time money bonuses for completing each mission for your first time ever if you haven't done them yet. So that is an insane opportunity. The FIB priority file this week, if you own the Garment Factory, is 4 times the money. It's the fine art file. You can make $1.224 million or $1.724 million. You get that $50,000 bonus if you complete the 3 bonus objectives too. I did a video of that on Friday, so check that out if you want. We have 3 times money and 3 times RP on the community combat series. The new listings missions are double money and double RP for this final week. The shipwrecks are double money, and the featured series is deadline for the rest of this week, and that's also paying out double money and double RP. If you do this 3 Super Yacht Life missions, just 3 of them, you'll complete the weekly challenge, so you'll make an extra 100 grand, plus unlock the vibrant check smoking jacket as well. Here at the Diamond Casino and Resort, your Lucky Wheel podium vehicle that you have to try and win for the next couple days here is this ADIOS S80RR. It's a supercar class vehicle. You have some of the best acceleration in the game. Top speed's 123 miles an hour, so it's still good. It's not like anything exceptional, but it's an endurance racer, right? It's super sharp handling. It's got super stable traction, very good handling in general. Great for any circuit race. Its design is mostly based on the Nissan R90C, but also that Mazda 787B, my favorite car ever made. And in terms of performance, if you like the Benefactor LM87, in terms of like raw speed, this is right up there with it as like a performance racer. Not quite as good in this game, but this is like the second best option. So let's go to the Lucky Wheel, see if we can get lucky. I would love to actually get this on this character. I don't have the ADIOS S80RR in a garage, I don't believe. I have the Benefactor LM87 and the ADIOS RE7B, but I don't have this S80RR. We're not going to get it, but 10,000 RP. I mean, I will take a rank boost, as always. Your LS Car Meet prize ride for the week is this ADIOS Urus here, which is a very good vehicle. In order to unlock it, you need to, of course, complete the prize ride challenge, which for this specific week is placing top 2 in LS Car Meet Series races for 3 days in a row. So if you guys are watching this on Tuesday, December the 2nd, you have today, tomorrow on Wednesday, and at least a few hours early on Thursday morning if you're US based to take advantage of this challenge before, of course, we go to the next week's weekly update. When it comes to this car though, solid top speed is 117 miles an hour, slower acceleration though, because as a tuner build and just a tuner car in general, it's heavy, but it still has great grip on the corners, sort of like the ADIOS S80RR, very stable entry and exit to a turn. You can oversteer if you want to push this thing to the max, so you can sort of drift around with it just by default. No drift upgrades needed, but it can also be a very stable car if you want it to be. Great braking performance. Like I said, tight turns are easy to manage. It's rear wheel drive, so that's why it is easy to drift if you want to push it that way. And if you take it off-road, it's actually stable as well, which is just good to see in a vehicle that's obviously not meant for going off-road, but it's still being good at it. I'll take it. Don't forget, this is one of your last few opportunities to claim this free Ubermacht Revolter here at Luxury Autos featuring this Santa Nove monogram livery. And then you also have the really cool Banshee GTS here. Crazy reflective properties with the ice white secondary and the wheels. But if you want like a bubblegum looking Banshee GTS Dodge Viper, this is the way to go this week. At the salvage yard, we have the following vehicles available for the rest of this week through December the 3rd. So the Duggan robbery is going to feature this Dinka Jester RR right here. The Ocelot Jugular you could steal as part of the cargo ship robbery. And then this Gratis Stinger is stealable in the Gangbanger robbery. No, none of them are claimable. And as you can see from their price points with the sale value, they're all just standard or mid-tier vehicles. They're not low tier. They're not top tier either. But you can still net a little bit over $1 million, which is nice. For the reminder on your discounts this week, we have so many amazing opportunities, just like the bonuses. And again, I had a full Black Friday discounts guide here on my channel. I'll link that down in the description below and put it as a pinned comment, but I'll just run through the discounts in this video so you can kind of see what's actually, on offer in case you don't know it all. But I won't go into detail of everything because this video will be like 45 minutes long otherwise. But discounts, you can get a free Aquarius super yacht, which is the largest yacht in the game. Or you can get the other models, the Orion or the Pisces, for 40% off this week, which is pretty cool. But basically, if you own the Orion or the Pisces, you can just upgrade to the Aquarius for $0. You can also get some other discounts we're going to go into detail on. The Mammoth Avenger is 70% off, including all of its upgrades and modifications. And then we have 50% off tons of properties. So let me just go over those real quick. You can get the car wash for 50% off, plus the associated businesses like the Higgins Helitours business, plus the Smoke on the Water smoke shop. All of these businesses will be 50% off. You need to watch the cutscene and purchase the car wash, then you can unlock these other two. That's like a prerequisite, basically. You can get the Mackenzie hangar plus any other normal hangar in the game for 50% off, either at LSIA or Fort Zancudo, which is awesome. In addition to that, you can get yourself a nightclub at any location, plus the upgrades and modifications, along with the hangar upgrades and modifications for 50% off. You can also pick yourself up a garment factory if you want to run the FIB files, which are on bonus, at least the premium or priority FIB file. You can get the garment factory for 50% off. And then I can't show it on my map specifically because I'm inside, but you can see the Eclipse Boulevard garage location that I own. You can also pick up this 50 car garage, 10 cars per garage, 5 different floors for 50 cars in total for 50% off as well. And all high-end apartments are also going to be 50% off, plus the Benefactor Terabyte, including its upgrades and modifications on Warstock. We have tons of vehicle discounts for Black Friday as well, like I was saying, so let's just go through all of those right now and just discuss those for this video, because those were mostly property as well as some service vehicle discounts. We have another service vehicle. You can get the Avenger. This is 70% off this week, which is insane to be getting a discount on this vehicle, plus all the upgrades and modifications, the gun turret, the vehicle workshop, the weapons workshop, the operations terminal to do the Charlie Angels missions, plus the 3 LSA operations, which are pretty fun. The Avenger overall is an excellent vehicle to use. It's a great service vehicle. You can use this as a business to grind money. It's a great vehicle to use in general for other businesses to grind money. There's all around only upside with the Mammoth Avenger, and at 70% off, it's absolutely worth it. Now we have tons of other vehicle discounts that are 40% off and 30% off. We're going to be discussing the Bravado Banshee GTS. This is 30% off. You can get this car for $1.4 million. The Ubermacht Niobe you can get here for $1,316,000. This is a 30% off vehicle this week. The Benefactor LM87, you can also get this car for 30% off, $2 million. The Pegassi Ignis, this vehicle is 40% off. You can get it for just under $1.7 million. The Dubocci Champion, like I said, this is a 40% off vehicle, $1.687 million. The Inis ZR350, 40% off for $726 grand. The Invitero Coquette D10 here is actually featured. I'm not sure of the discount, but whether it's 40 or 30, this wasn't mentioned in the notes, but it's discounted here on Legendary Motorsports, so you can pick that up. The Progen Emrys is featured here as well. You can get this for 30% off for $1.9 million. The Vicer Neo for 30% off for $1.3 million. Overflawed Tyrant is featured here. You can get this for 30% off or $1.76 million. The Pegassi Tesseract for 40% off for $1.7 million. Ocelot XA21 featured here for 30% off for $1.662 million. Progen Tyrus, $1.785 million or 30% off. The Lampadati Cinquemilla featured here for 30% off, I believe, $1.218 million. Lampadati Komoda, 30% off, $1.19 million or 892 grand with the trade price. Coil Raiden featured here for $962,000. You can get this car for 30% off. Ubermacht Revolter continues to be free. The classy Vigoro ZX convertible, you can get this car for 40% off, 1.377 million. BF Club for 768 grand, another car that wasn't really mentioned to be on discount. Same with the Impante Beater Dukes for 226,000, so some more opportunities we didn't even know about yesterday. Ubermax Zion Classic, you can get this for 30% off or 568 grand. The classy Granger 3600 LX for $1,050,000 or 30% off. On Warstock, even more amazing weaponized vehicle opportunities. The F-160 Raiju is on sale for 40% off, 4.1 million or just under 3.1 million with the trade price. The Pegassi Toreador for $2.5 million at 40% off this week. The B11 Strike Force, $2.28 million at 40% off. We have the Impante Deluxo on sale here, 40% off, or the Impante Deluxo is on sale here, $2.587 million at 40% off. The Vapid Cara, so the 6x6, $1.242 million at 30% off. The TMO2 Kanjali, $1.737 million. You can get this for 40% off. The Karen Technical, just the normal, not the Aqua. You can get this vehicle here. It's also on discount. I believe this one is for sale. This is 40% off for 884 grand. The Mammoth Hydra, you can also get on discount here, 40% off, 2.394 million or 1.8 million with the trade price. Get the Swift Deluxe, normally 5.15 million, get it for $3 million here because it's 40% off. The normal Luxor on sale for 975 grand at 40% off this week. When it comes to the vehicles at Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsports this week, we have a lot of the discounted Black Friday cars. So the Progen Emrys, one of the fastest supercars in the game, razor sharp cornering capability and blisteringly fast acceleration. If you're a skilled driver, this is going to be a car for you, especially if you're competitive racing on last gen platforms. This is going to be the best overall pick, and with the discount, it's going to run you basically just under $2 million. Next up, we have the Pegassi Ignis. This is what I was driving at the beginning of today's video. You get fantastic speed, super smooth all-wheel drive traction. It feels very grounded when you're driving. It's going to lack a little bit of downforce, which is a little bit concerning at high speed, which is going to limit your grip as well, but it's still honestly a top 10 supercar overall, especially with the HSW weaponized form. The HSW weaponized Ignis is just unbelievable on enhanced. $1.7 million for the normal Ignis though. Next up, the Pegassi Tesseract. This is just basically my Hot Wheels car right here. It has an incredibly high top speed for an electric car, but some of the worst acceleration properties of any electric vehicle, which is sad, and very poor handling at high speed. It's very slippery, doesn't have much downforce at all. It's not worth a purchase, even at $1.7 million. Next up, Benefactor LM87, absolutely get it. Top tier rear-wheel drive supercar, super precise handling, and some of the best corner and grip in the game. Will win you a race on every technical track there is. Better than that in this S80RR, I pointed out at the podium. Just got great agility, race car-like stability. It's just an elite choice if you're looking to have a long race here in this game, and it is going to run you $2.1 million. Next up, the Debauchee Champion. Raw performance, I'll be honest, is totally average for this vehicle, but it's a powerhouse because of the Amani Tech upgrades it has. You get remote control units, the missile lock-on jammer, bullet-resistant windows, one of the more armored civilian vehicles in the game, and Amani Tech is always appreciated on any vehicle. $1.74 million with the discounts this week. Let's go through some of the LS Car Meet test drive vehicles real quick here, just because we have a ton of other stuff to get through. But this right here is the Karen 190Z. Great beginner vehicle performance-wise, but not cost-wise. It's got very accessible driving characteristics, really good handling, easy to take turns with, maintain power slides. Acceleration and top speed of 110 miles an hour aren't top tier, but still got good suspension, good rear-wheel drive grip, good stability, just smooth across the board, and it's only going to run you 900K, which isn't super beginner-friendly at a price point, but it is just in general, like if you want to drive this thing, very easy to drive. The Michelli GT is just going to give you kind of average performance, honestly, in the sports classics category. You get exceptional grip, but it's going to really lack in the top speed department in a straight line. It's compact, but it also has a bouncy suspension, and it has a high center of gravity, so you're going to flip if you take a corner too hard and you like jump a curb or something like that. So just be careful. It's a weird trait with the car. 1.225 million though. Then we have the Ocelot Lynx. I love this sports car a lot. Got great torque and acceleration. Top speed is honestly just mid. Overall, players would probably say this car, racing or just for money grinding, is kind of mid, but I like it. It's got a little bit of a tendency to understeer in the sports class. It's not top of its tier at all in terms of just performance, like I said, and at a price tag of 1.735 million, you can get better value for cheaper vehicles. But I still love the way it looks, and it's fun to drive, and I feel like that's all that really matters. You're not going to win any races with it, though. Just hit the mark. And when it comes to the gun van, we have some awesome opportunities here. So We have the railgun featured here, the compact EMP launcher, the battle rifle, the heavy rifle, the precision rifle, the Widowmaker, the up and atomizer, and the baseball bat. The railgun, if you're a GTA Plus member, you can get this for 50% off. If you are just a normal player and don't have GTA Plus, you can get the compact EMP launcher for 50% off. And then if you have GTA Plus, you can get 40% off, but everyone else who doesn't have it, you can get 30% off every other gun. The battle rifle, the heavy rifle, precision rifle, Widowmaker, up and atomizer, and the baseball bat. The 2 picks you need to pick up this week are the up and atomizer and the railgun for absolutely certain. The battle rifle is also a gun van exclusive, so you may want to grab this as well. We are going to be wrapping everything up right here, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure you guys drop a like on it if you guys did go on to enjoy. Consider subscribing to the channel if you are new and you want to see more GTA 5 online content just like this. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, specifically twitch.tv/hazardous HDTV for more GTA 5 online money grinding live streams. It is the GTA 6 waiting room over on there, and I will be streaming this new Mansions Winter DLC update a ton. Also, we're probably going to hear news very soon. I was expecting to hear it today, like I said at the beginning of today's video, but it seems like maybe tomorrow with the weekly update and abbreviated weekly update news. So I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon for that video. Adios, amigos.